Hello everyone and welcome to episode 104 of the WMMA 5 series of the modern day UFC save here on the channel, as we are here for Fight Island 12, and it's a card for the sickos. It's Matt Brown, Steve Wonderboy Thompson. This is your violence personified in that main event. Going to be a lot of fun. Even though both those guys are up there in age, they're going to bring it, and that's going to be a fun main event. Definitely going to be worth tuning in to see. Before we get to the card, though, we do have two pieces of mail to go over, because there's two fights that have been changed, and both are on that UFC 274 card, which is very, very tough, as Magomed Biblatov is out. He's shattered his elbow, which is big tough, so he's not going to be on that pay-per-view card. Luckily, Figgy is the Brazilian. That's kind of why he's on the card. So he's at least going to take on somebody new. He's going to take on Tenshin Nasukawa, which that is going to be a pretty good fight, actually. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see. Of course, poor Figgy, he's had a tough go of it here in the save. Literally has only won once in the save, and that was in the very first fight in February of 2020 when he beat Benavidez. And other than that, it's been pretty downhill ever since. But also, he's fought everybody that's in the top 5 pretty much every time. That's, literally, former champ, was a champ, but he ended up failing his drug test, so he technically was never the champ. Pantoja and Perez. Actually, Pantoja hasn't even won the belt here in the save. But my God, in those two losses back-to-back, they're under, as far as in the first round. Pretty tough stuff, but he's the man, though. He'll bounce back, and I think it's a great bounce-back fight for him, even though it's a change of opponent pretty relatively soon to that card. Because it is at the end of May, but he'll be fine. And for our next one, though, Uzdemir, back injury. He's out against Johnny Walker. And Johnny Walker, another guy, that is why he's on the cards, because he's from Brazil, and he's kind of the main reason why. But now he's fighting Ryan Spann. That's a pretty crazy fight, and that's also the prelim of that fight card, the prelim main event. As, we'll go over here. That's pretty crazy. And both these guys are taking, short notice fights, so that's why they got the little cash sign there, the dollar sign, because they are taking this fight on short notice, so a little extra incentive. But my God, what a card, though. Just crazy. Again, Overeem and JDS rules, though. And Aldo and Lineker, a lot of the old guard on that card. For sure, but Yusuf Harazov and Hinato Moicano was on that card, too. It's going to be a lot of fun. We finally have our main event for the France card. It is still going to be Cyril Gane, Sergey Pavlovich. I thought it was going to be something else, but we are going to roll with that. Just feel like that's the best case scenario there. And then Washington is going to have a flyweight main event, women's flyweight main event. Mackenzie Dare and Valentina Shevchenko, but also Poatan taking on Derek Brunson. He's finally getting somebody in the top 10. We were going to go with Strickland, but we're going to have Strickland fight Kevin Gastelum on the California card, which, that's a fun fight there. That card's a lot of fun. The Colby Covington Nate Diaz fight is certainly something. I think we're actually going to have that open the show and not open the main card and not Gastelum and Strickland. So I feel like that's going to be the better fight of the two, but we'll see. We'll see. This is all booked as well. Stipe's on the fucking prelim main event and that. We're giving some big opportunities away on the pay-per-view prelim. This is, I think it's just a great way of having people kind of be incentivized to buy the pay-per-view, or at least tune in and get a big number for it being a pay-per-view prelim main event. So as far as that's kind of the thought process there. Then the Jersey card, that's going to definitely be Garbrandt and Ronnie Lawrence, but Ioana Jędrzejczyk and Chechen Velismus is a hell of a strawweight fight. Kevin Chikagan, the New Jersey native, going to get a little bounce-back fight here against Melinda Fabian. This is really a bit of a gimme fight for her. She's lost, 4 in a row now? She's still ranked 10th, but, 2 title fights. 2 losses to very, very tough opponents. Blanchfield's great. Lipsky's on a run right now. She hasn't really had a bad fight in the save. Of course, won the belt over Shevchenko in February of 2020. I mean, just God bless her. She needs a win. And we're going to give her one, hopefully, with Melinda Fabian. But Melinda Fabian has shocked the world before. As her last win, that Anastasia Yankova win, she was a plus 980 underdog. Oh, no, she's a plus 140. I was thinking, must have something else where she was a big, yeah, that was the Modafferi win when she was a plus 360. Was it the Goldie win? No, she was the favorite in that one. Never mind, I was thinking she was a huge underdog in a fight, but I guess not. Must be thinking of somebody else. Oh, well. But, yeah, that's all the kind of cards in the future. As, yeah, we're good to go, though, for the actual Fight Island card. Matt Brown, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Ibrahim Chezagov taking on Marvin Vettori. Tough man in Vettori with a 185 bout there. Adrian Yanez and Brett Johns. Fun fight there. Alex Moreno and Alex Oliveira. Alex is battling it out there, 175. Asul Almabev as taking on CJ Vergara, who is on a tear right now at the flyweight division. As far as for Matt Brown and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, very, very close on the back line. And this was on the UFC 145 card. Fucking John Jones and Rashad Evans. Literally 10 years ago. Matt Brown won that fight by decision. And now they battle again. The 40 and 39-year-old. Two big-time fan favorites battling it out here. Not even two top 15 guys fighting in the main event. But just off of name value and fucking aura alone, they can get away with it. It's a close fight, too. Minus 110 both ways. So that's going to be a fun one at 175. For Matt Brown, God, he's fought some tough guys in this save. I mean, he's fought fucking D-Rod. He beat Takashi Sato. He knocked him out in the second. He just knocked out James Krause, who is a super lightweight right now. Hasn't had a bad fight in the save. Don't think he will here, even against, of course, against Stephen Thompson. But Stephen Thompson's had a weird run in the save, too. He beat Nate Diaz. Very fun fight to make. Then he had the draw with Leon Edwards, split draw. Then he had to fight Eddie Alvarez, which big win for Eddie, and he main evented that card. And he also main evented this fight night against D-Rod, which Daniel Rodriguez pieced him up pretty badly in that one. Should be a good fight, though. Should be a good one. They're going to bring it. They are absolutely going to bring it. As for Ibrahim and Marvin Vettori, the Italian Dream. And Ibrahim, of course, he made his debut against Sean Strickland, came out on the losing end, but taking on a guy in Marvin Vettori who is on the rise right now, but he just lost to Brendan Lazar in his last fight, but he was there for a hot minute. He was on a little 6-fight win streak, has beaten some ranked guys, and coming off a leg lock loss to Brendan Lazar is pretty tough, but Lazar's been running through people, so you can't really hold that against him. But yeah, I mean, for Ibrahim, of course, KSW middleweight champ, was the ACA champion in the save, which he had been running through guys, and now he had knocked out 6 people in a row in the save, lost to Strickland on the scorecard. It was a good fight, though. That was at 270 in January. Looking to bounce back and get a win over Vettori, potentially, and to get back on the winning track. As for Adrian Yanez and Brett Johns, man, Yanez, 5-1 in the UFC. He's ranked 22nd. He is the favorite in this fight against Brett Johns. This is a fun one, though, because Yanez will bring it. High volume strike guy. His only loss was to Ricky Simone, who was very, very good. And that was a great, great fight, which I believe was in. Oh no, I was thinking it was in Washington, but no, it was in Colorado. As yeah, I mean that still has been one of our few excellent fights we've seen. After the fight with Scoggins, got a nice win. Him being off for a year probably was the worst idea to do after getting such a great fight with him and Ricky Simone, but we'll see how he does against Brett the Pikey Johns. Brett Johns, I mean, very, very good judo guy. He's beaten Ricky Simone. He's beaten Peter Yan. He's beaten Montel Jackson. He's fought Dominic Cruz, Ray Borg. Fought some good dudes. And, as far as here, the split decision win over Ricky Simone was definitely, I would love to run that back, potentially, especially if he loses here to Adrian Yanez. But if he beats him, then it's, I wouldn't say it's out of the question, but it's kind of hard to to think that Yanez should, as far as the match with Brett Johns and Ricky Simone, since Yanez is basically the MMA math is not on his side, since he's lost now to both Brett Johns and Ricky Simone, but he's the favorite in this fight. Should be a good one, though. And our next contest, as far as Alex the Great White Moreno, as far as he is taking on Alex Cowboy Oliveira, as Cowboy Oliveira 22-9 and 1 with 2 no contests. And for Moreno, 26-1 no contest, 9-3 and 1 no contest, 12-7 and 1 no contest for both guys in the UFC. 2 vets battling out at 175. Cowboy Oliveira is the clear favorite in this one at -500. For Cowboy Oliveira, he's on a 2-fight win streak right now. He beat Wally Alves. He did beat up on Otrio Christakos, 30-27 him too, which was pretty impressive. Hasn't had a great fight here in the save, which is kind of shocking because he's a guy that usually brought it, especially with a Muay Thai background, but it just hasn't really happened for him, unfortunately. We'll see how he does against Alex here as far as, again, just kind of a guy that, crazily enough, beat Jeff Johns, but he ended up, the fight ended up getting overturned, which it shouldn't have, since he only failed because of recreational drug use. That should not have been a no contest. We should actually fix that and give him the win. That way, he should be 3-0, or 3-1 here in the save, rather. As he did lose Diego Lima in the save, but him beating Jeff Neal definitely would be huge for him. Yeah, we definitely need to change that. Need to make a note of that. As, just crazy. Crazy to think that he, coming into this fight, having the win over somebody like Jeff Neal, and then coming into this fight against Cowboy, and having a chance to beat another guy that's ranked too, because I think Oliveira, he's 15th, so he's taking on a top 15 guy. It's a good fight for him. Good fight for him. For Azu Alamabev, taking on CJ Vergara, and Vergara 11-2-1 rather. He is the favorite in this fight, but it's literally -110 both ways, so it's a coin toss. He's undefeated in the UFC. He's had some great performances. The Tajir win was huge. He beat Steve Erceg before that. Yeah, beating Tajir in under a minute was pretty impressive. He was the underdog in that fight, too, at +390. Coming on, that was in June, too, so he's been off for almost a year. For Azu, he has, he started off losing his debut at Fight Island 5. This is another Fight Island fight for him. He's been another Fight Island card. And even his one loss was a split decision loss. He just beat Malcolm Gordon, which is a great win and a great fight. Should be a good one, though. These two flyweights, they're going to bring it. And both guys looking to get into the top 15 of that flyweight division. For our prelims, though, my God, Maxim Batorian and Dan Hooker, a 165 super lightweight fight. This is a crazy-ass fight. Dan Hooker is the favorite. The Hangman looking to get a win here, as he has not yet won in the save. He had a great fight with Thiago Moises, though. He fought Charles Oliveira. He had to take on Damir Ismagulov before that. It's not gone his way, but maybe super lightweight will change things around for him. He has been off for over a year. We'll see what he can do with Maxim Batorian, who lost in his debut. He lost to Abubakar Nurmagomedov, and of course that was at lightweight as well. So both guys making their debut at super lightweight. As far as a good little kickboxer at times, again, as far as he's kind of more of a volume guy, obviously kind of used to more of a grappling style with him. With the with the Russian background, mainly more of a sambo style, but overall it's just regular MMA style. But yeah, Tiger Muay Thai camp as well for Dan Hooker, which is a great camp for him. We'll see how that one plays out. As Muhammad Usman had to fight here on the prelim. Of course, he was going to fight on a big time card. It was going to be the ESPN Plus card that was in Texas, but had to get rescheduled. Now he's taking on Chris Dukakis here on the prelim. Undefeated in the UFC is Muhammad Usman at 3-0. Dukakis still ranked 13th, is insane. But yeah, Usman, he's beaten Justin Willis, Blagoy Ivanov, and he even beat Anton Yazagin? I always forget how to pronounce it. But yeah, I mean, 3 wins, a knockout, a submission, and a decision. So he's won every way you can. We'll see how he does against Chris. 8-6, 1-3, of course. He's lost to Aspinall. He did beat Arjun Bilal. So we'll see. But every fight's been great, though. I will say that. Every fight for him, he's pulled out some great fights. He had the Khalil Roundtree loss, which was a split decision loss, as well in the save. Yeah, I mean, he's been bringing it. Yeah, his record was out of whack from being transferred over from I forget what the transfer point was. What we did it must have been when we. I don't think it was when we. It must have been when we started in real life, and just transferred everybody over on that save, or in that mod. But yeah, 250 for both guys, weight-wise, which I think it's great for both guys, coming in at the same weight. For Cesar Almeida, a very, very good kickboxer, 6-0 undefeated kickboxer, taking on Andres. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Polish people. I fuck your names up all the time. Grzebik, I believe is, Grzebik? Maybe? Yeah, I think Grzebik, that sounds more right. But Grzebik, the Polish kickboxer, 1-0, as far as 20-3 overall. But yeah, he beat KB Bilal. Went the distance with him. That was at the Rumble Struve card last year in December. Yeah, he's won at Cage Warriors, FNG. But man, he's a hell of a kickboxer. But he's no Cesar Almeida, who's a very, very bad man. He's knocked out Jung Young Park. He's knocked out Kamil Dolorsky. Both fight nights on both wins. And now on Fight Island, which is perfect for him. I wouldn't be surprised he wins this fight, to be honest. We'll see how that plays out, though. That's going to be a fun prelim fight. As a heavyweight fight here, 2 kickboxers again. Maurice the Pirate Green against Legursik Brzeski, as another Polish kickboxer as well, who's making his debut. Maurice Green's the favorite in this fight at minus 470. He's got the weight advantage, too. He's a big heavyweight, for sure. Coming in at 265, I believe he's 6'6". 6'7", God, he's a big motherfucker. He's a tough guy to put away as well. But he's had a rough go of it as of late, I will say that. He's 4-3, but he's fought Pavlovich, Cyril Gane, and Alexei Olenek. The 3 pretty talented guys. Even Alexei, even though he's up there in age, he's still pretty talented. He did just beat Chris Lewis, though, as far as in his last fight. I thought I was going to sneeze, but just nothing came. Jesus. So that was frustrating. Diego Lopez and Brandon Killer B. Davis. Of course, Diego Lopez, in real life, the goddamn man. It's crazy he's lost in the save. He lost in his very first fight against Gavin Tucker, but he just beat Chaz Skelly. Got to win the rear naked choke in the 3rd round. It was on Fight Island 8. He's kicking off this Fight Island card against Brandon Davis. We're looking to get a bit of a winning streak going for him. Featherweight contest, of course, both guys 145. I wouldn't necessarily say he's fighting for a job, Brandon Davis, but it wouldn't be great if he lost this fight. Be 3-6, 11-9 overall. Like, that's not great. But he's fought some tough guys, though. You saw he's already fought Zabit. So, I mean, he's fought some tough dudes, so it's kind of hard to hold that against him. But, man, he could use a big, big win tonight, that is for sure. Our main event, though, for the 9th time, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson main eventing for Matt Brown, the 4th time the immortal Matt Brown. He's the favorite on the Blurkat staff picks as well, which, yeah, he won the fight by decision last time a decade ago. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes this time around, rather, as Ibrahim Yuzagov taking on the Italian Dream Marvin Vettori. As for Ibrahim, he's the clear favorite on the betting line and the Blurkat staff picks. Had a tough debut. Fight against Sean Strickland, now a bit of a easier fight for him, maybe potentially with Marvin Vettori, but Vettori's tough. He's a tough guy to put away. For Adrian Yanez and Brett the Pikey Jones, my God, this is a hell of a fight, though, between these two bantamweights. Could be the fight of the night. Yanez is the favorite on the Blurkat staff picks as well. For Cowboy Oliveira, he's taking on Alex Moreno, and boy, oh boy, this is Or I always say Alex Morano, rather. Jesus. As Alex Morano giving up a lot on the Blurcast stat picks in the betting line. It's going to be a tough one for him. But he did beat Jeff Neal. And I think Jeff Neal is a tougher opponent than Cowboy Oliveira is. So, wouldn't be a bad underdog bet, to be honest. For Azul, Almabev taking on CJ Vergara. Vergara, 24 on the flyweight rankings, but he's very, very good, undefeated so far in the UFC. And for Azul, though, he is looking, again, to get a win tonight to keep the, as far as the finishing rate, 3 of his last 5 opponents have been finished. The Blurcast stat picks, but that's another pick favorite, but it's close, 4-3, and should be a good fight. Should be a good one. And for Dan Hooker and Maxim Batoria, both guys haven't won in a couple of years. Both guys are looking to get a win in the new division. Batorian's going to have a significant weight advantage this fight, which is interesting. Dan Hooker, though, the clear favorite on Blurcast stat picks, and I'm honestly hoping he gets a win, to be honest. I love Dan Hooker. Muhammad Usman and Chris Dukakis. Chris Dukakis has a tough road ahead of him here because Muhammad Usman is a fucking freight train coming at him, and he's going to be a tough guy to put away. Again, I wouldn't mind to say they're all made up upset bet here. I mean, he is a bad man. But so is Andres Gresbick. Gresbick? Yeah, I think, again, I just fucking Polish names. I fuck it up every time. But we'll see how that fight plays out. That's going to be a fun one, though. In our heavyweight fight here between Duxis Brzeski taking on Maurice the Pirate Green. As Maurice Green, Brzeski's making his UFC debut, but a very, very tough guy, though. He's a giant in there as Maurice Green. He's fought some tough guys already. He's got a lot of fight experience in the UFC, and I think it's going to help him out a lot today. And Diego Lopez and Brandon Davis. Killer B Davis is got a tough draw here against Diego Lopez to kick off this Fight Island 12 card. Then we've got a referee, cage side judges, and here we go. Davis trying to take the initiative. Diego Lopez was trying to take the initiative, but Davis was the one who's the more aggressive one and trying to push this pace already. 3 quick punches, one of them fighting its home, and now he can't connect with the right hand. Left hand and a straight right here. Nice little 1-2. Jab and a right roundhouse kick to the body from Davis. And Diego Lopez is, well, as I say that, though, he now shoots in. Stand-up-wise, it wasn't really going well for him. Oh, wow. Davis can't do anything about the pass, so now he's in side controls. Lopez. Kimura blocked it. Does Davis. Armbar, that also gets blocked. I'm liking the submissions. A knee bar here. He's went for everything here. And Dan Mergler is going to stand him up to end the round, but it's hard to not give that fight to that first round, rather, to Diego Lopez. They're giving it to Brandon Davis, though. As far as the narrator, I think he's got that wrong, to be honest. And Davis moves in on Lopez. Looking to throw. Taking the initiative. Straight right hand. Comes in fast here. 3 quick punches. Landing one of them. Scores with the right cross. Nice jab. Doesn't follow it up, though. Scores with a weak flicked left hand jab. He's attacking with some intent now as Davis scores with a flurry of 3 punches. Hits Lopez with a straight right. Left jab, straight right. Lopez comes in. Gets him down again. 2 for 2 on takedowns. He's passing guard. Stops him in half guard, though. Looking to get side control. Can't get past it, though. Minute left. Yeah, Lopez again doing a good job on top. Got him in side control now after the scramble attempt fails for Brandon Davis. And again, I think there's another round for Diego Lopez. I mean, Brandon Davis, I just don't think he's doing enough to get this win. I feel like Lopez is doing more. Last round. Nice little 1-2. Doesn't land the left jab. It lands the right hook. Leg kick from Lopez now. Jab lands. Avoids the kick to the body. Looks the setup. Davis starting to get tired. Throws some strikes in a body kick, which Lopez defends all of that. Even caught that last kick, too, and he's going to take him down here. Yeah, another takedown. And oh, wow, he ends up getting out of it, potentially, but he ends up grabbing his back in a waist lock here. And, yeah, Lopez says he's taking his back, too. Looking for the rear naked choke. If he can get both hooks in, it's going to be over, but he's going for these submissions. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now that's it. Good shit. I was afraid that scorecard was going to fuck him. Glad he gets the rear naked choke victory. And now he's going to be marching towards his 20th victory. What a win, though. Thanks everyone connected to Metro Fight Club. Of course, Diego Lopez is the goddamn man. For Lukakis Brzeski. taking on Maurice Green, the 9-1-1 kickboxer. I love that record. It's pretty great. And he is the underdog in this fight, though, against Maurice Green, giving up a lot of weight, giving up a lot of height, probably some reach disadvantage as well. 2 jabs and straight right already. Oh, probably broke his fucking nose already. Wow. Caught him with a right hook there. I mean, Maurice Green is getting after it early. He might empty the gas tank on him, though. And yeah, that's Brzezinski is coming in with a great takedown. Oh, but he's got a guillotine, though, on the way down. Damn. Maurice Green caught him with a guillotine. I mean, it looked like he was going to piece him up to death, stand-up-wise. The shot in on the takedown was a big mistake because Maurice Green locks in a guillotine, gets the win, and he thanks everyone at the pit for supporting him. What a great fight camp, though, and what a win. What a win for the Pirate, as for Cesar Almeida. And Andres Grzybic. Man, I just keep fucking it up. Herb Dean, our referee, cage side judges. And here we go. They step in and engage already. Counters the poor spin kick attempt with a jab and a right hook, so already. Grzybic is coming in with the counter. Oh, there's a nice right hook, though, from Cesar Almeida. Comes in, and Almeida, again, with a left jab and a left rounds, kicked the body off the counter. The counter striking has been good. Went for the head kick there, did Almeida, but he missed it. Nice right hand. Oh, there's a quick head kick. Damn, Almeida's in trouble. Probably got rocked. Oh! Look at the grab a guillotine here. Holy shit. He got him. That was crazy. Did not expect the 2 kickboxing bouts to have guillotine finishes in the first round, especially that one. That was crazy. Rocked him, jumped the ghillie, and got it. Very impressive for Cesar Almeida, though. Loses for the first time, but he was a plus 740 underdog. But I thought, striking-wise, he'd be able to do something with that. I did not expect the old jumping ghillie in the first round. What a win for the Polish kickboxer. As Muhammad Usman, Chris Dukakis, our next prelim fight here, as Dan Merkley referee again. So far, 3 straight finishes tonight. We'll see if he'll make it 4 in a row. Oh, man. Nice little combination from Dukakis. But yeah, Usman's starting to avoid it. Oh, nice right hook here. Oh, actually, a 1-2. Left hand and the right hook. Damn, went for a 5-punch combination. Lands 3 of them. Missed the vicious right hand. And Muhammad Usman doing a good job of hanging in there. But there we go. Now he's got a hold of him. That's what he was waiting for. Wow, Chris Dukakis out-wrestles him. Now he's in a Muay Thai. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, yeah, he's in control here. Yeah, Usman doing a good job. Got him against the cage. Yeah, Usman, he's not going to be able to get away from him. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Chris Dukakis won that round. So Muhammad Usman's in trouble here as far as losing for the first time in the UFC. If he doesn't get some shit going his way. Well, there we go. He caught the kick and gets the takedown. That's exactly what he needed. Got a lot of time. He passes the half guard. They scramble. He's up first, but he's going to get him up against the cage, and he's going to stomp and punch away. But Dukakis gets out of it, though. So now we're back to striking, which that's going to benefit Dukakis here. His striking is so much better, but Usman's wrestling is tough. Wow, never mind. He gets control of the grapple, ends up trying to get a Muay Thai clinch out of it, but again, he got out of some danger. But yeah, Usman may have done enough to win that round. It felt like Dukakis might have stole it back from him in the end, but yeah, I don't mind the Usman round win on that one. And he doesn't get the takedown, though. Got him against the cage. This is now or never for both men, though, but it's probably 1-1. And, oh, damn, not a great round, though. A little bit of a boring affair from both guys, but Usman was the one in control the most. He avoids that 1-2, gets a hold of him again and slams him. That's exactly the type of round you need if you're Muhammad Usman, and he's going to win this fight 20... Oh, wow, he's won a 30-27, so yeah, they went the complete opposite way of what I thought. But, man, I mean, I wouldn't say what a win, because honestly, he should have went right through him like a buzzsaw. Shout out Chris Dukakis, but he's just not at the same level that I thought Muhammad Usman was. And, I mean, he gets the win, but it should have been a lot more impressive. Should have been a finish. Yeah, it's not a great really performance, honestly, from Muhammad Usman there. But our main event of the prelim, Maxim Batorian, Dan Hooker, should be a hell of a fight here. Herb Dean, the referee. Cage side judges. Batorian, though, coming in a little heavier. They both weighed in at 165, and he might be fighting at 170, maybe 175. Two fighters starting to trade some blows here. Missed the jab. Does Batorian. 1-2 from Hooker fails to land. Left hand in the exchange. 1-2 doesn't hit either blow. Hits a nice right hand. Does Hooker. Trying to get a takedown. Oh, nice fucking jab and a right. Beautiful straight right hand. Two left hands exchange. Left jab and a right round kick to the ribs. Liking what we're seeing here. Great combinations from both guys. 1-2 here from Hooker. Jab and a right cross. Left hand, right hand. Missed with the leg kick, though. The Hooker after the left hand. Another leg kick here. Combination after the jab. He's landing the leg kicks, but he's not landing the subject. Oh, here comes Batorian with a takedown. Don't think there's going to be enough time to do anything. I think Hooker won that round. If he can get a takedown a little sooner, Batorian might have something going, but I would say striking-wise, he is the better striker. Has Hooker been? Oh, here, both guys with a left shot here. Left cross, the left hook. Batorian gets cut, though. Missed with the combination here. Gets kind of the left kick to the ribs. Dan Hooker with these combinations off the counters. Couple of jabs and a glancing blow with a high kick, too. Off target with a jab, lands the right hook. Man, he's lighting him up, though. He's doing a very, very good job. Off target with a jab, lands a kick to the body. Glancing high kick again after a flurry comes in. 1-2 from either guy potentially. Nope, neither fighter really landed anything. And we're about to see a shot in again from Batorian. But Dan Hooker's doing a good job of making sure he's pushing the fight. And he's making sure that Batorian is not getting any room to take a takedown to where he can maybe potentially take this round. But yeah, I mean, he cut him. He's outstriking him. He did not get taken down this fight, or this round rather, excuse me, as he's been doing a really, really good job. There's a jab from Batorian, but not able to do really anything with it. A left jab and a glancing blow with another high kick. Nice 1-2 from Hooker, and yeah, I'd say he's up 2 rounds to none. Batorian needs to finish, and he caught him with a high kick. This Hooker, and he rocked him. Oh man, went for the takedown out of a dazed fucking, just out of desperation, which is what you probably need from Batorian, but already a scramble. Batorian's up first, though. He's quick to grab him. Now he's looking for a sweep. Sweeps him right back down. If he can maybe, choke him here. Oh my God, he got him. Got the guillotine. That is unfortunate for Dan Hooker. Winning that fight, doing so good stand-up wise, but Batorian got him down, took him down, and got the guillotine. Jumped Gilly. Our third one tonight. And, man, what a win. Unreal. And it's all been different ways of a guillotine. You know, we've seen someone jump one while the guy was standing. We've seen there, gets taken down. He's kind of probably on, maybe his hands and knees, or maybe even just on his butt up against the cage. He jumps it there, and then obviously reversing a takedown attempt with a guillotine. Tremendous stuff. Tremendous stuff, though. Azu and CJ Vergara on our next one. Starting off the main card. The Kazakhstan native looking to get a big win tonight against CJ Vergara. Nice couple of jabs in the right hook from Alimbayev. 4 quick punch combination from CJ Vergara. These two flyweights, they're going to bring it, and we're seeing it. 1-2 from Vergara. A nice little 4-punch combination. All of them hitting home. That's a beautiful straight right, too. My God, quick left straight right from Azu. Jabbing a clean right hand from Vergara. Cut him open. Did Azu here. Vergara is cut underneath the eye. Now he's trying to walk him down. Left hand from Alimbayev. Jabs wide. Scores to the right cross. The low lands hard. Alimbayev with a powerful counter jab. Or misses. Oh, no, he lands it. Never mind. Yeah, hits a counter jab, but hits him with a powerful right to the side of the ribs as Vergara, liking the body shots, dodges the right hand, counterattacks the left jab with a quick kick. And now, again, trying to take the initiative to shoot and maybe potentially, but Vergara taking the initiative, pushing this fight. 2 left hands to the big right. Alimbayev with a nice little left hand. Oh, wicked right hand to the ribs. Oh, and he rocked him and dropped him with it. The body shot shut him down, and he might finish him here. He does. CJ Vergara's a bad man, and he's a man on the rise for sure. Another win. Yeah, my God, we got to give him a top 10 flyweight to feel like he's just been running through people. Pete Spratt, Muay Thai guy as well, training with Pete Spratt, and he's doing really well. As Alex Morano, the Great White Morano, taking on Alex Cowboy Oliveira. 26 and, it should be 21-6 with no contest, but we'll fix that after this fight. As Morano, though, looking to make it 22-6. I mean, that'd be very, very impressive. For Oliveira, looking to avoid that 10th loss of his career. He's a clear favorite tonight, but Morano's tough. Neither fighter can land anything. Again, neither fighter can land anything. Oh, here we go. Here comes a counter. It's a jab from Morano after the counter. And the right cross that just missed, though. Boy, a stalemate here. Neither fighter can really do anything here. I mean, Morano's landing more, but it's not great. It's not pretty. Oliveira, though, with a right cross. Finally, he lands a big-time shot. And Morano, rather, trying to counter, not landing anything, though. Jab from Oliveira again at the right cross. Morano with a left jab and a left to the body. Loving that. Jab and a leg kick here. Great right hook from Oliveira. Counters the right hand with a left jab and a leg kick that just misses. Avoids that combination, does Oliveira, and even... never mind. Morano was the one who avoided that combination. 2 punches and a slithering low kick, and he avoids all of them, man. And he checks that low kick, though. Good check from Oliveira. Countered it with a clean right hand after the right hook. Missed it to Morano. Morano won this round for sure. There's a spin kick, too, just for the fuck of it. Left to the body from Oliveira. Another counter strike from Morano. Oh, and he rocked him with it. But that's going to be the end of the round. Morano's up. That's exactly why we made this fight. We thought it was going to be a lot closer than him being a plus 390 dog. He's a very, very good fighter. And I would say he was more talented than Cowboy Oliveira is. And here we go, spin kick already again. Nice jab and a leg kick, though, from Oliveira. Absorbs the punches, does Morano. Great counter striking that we've seen from Morano. I think that's been really the big difference maker. He's been able to make a miss and block shots. Oliveira's getting tired, too, now. Nice right hand from Morano. Oh, there we go, clean right hand after the flurry of punches fails to land. So he's able to land something, at least. Missed with the 1-2. The left jab and the body kick. Does Oliveira and went for the right hand, but again, that gets stopped. Oliveira with a jab and a low kick. Left jab, right cross from Morano. Spin kick. Counters the spin kick rather with a left hook. Oh, and there's a small gash underneath the eye. Morano now. Caught him with the left jab again at the right cross as Morano. 3-punch combinations with the right cross. There we go. Oliveira starting to land. Went for the head kick, but that missed. Also missed with the left jab. Oh, here we go. Nails the right cross. Does both guys here. That was a good shot from both guys. And Morano trying to counter strike with a head kick. Doesn't land it, though. Oliveira slipping back to the right hook. Attempting to tackle the jab and a great right hook. That was a closer round. They're going to give it to Cowboy. I have to agree with him. I think he landed more. He did more damage. Yeah, it comes out of the final round, though. So here we go. I was talking shit on Cowboy, but now he came back in the second. He's got a good chance to get it going here in the third to win this fight. Morano with Morano, left hand. There's a jab and a head kick that does some damage. He rocked him. Big uppercut. Down he goes. Oh, my God. Now down he goes. Jesus, a flying knee. Drops him. Is he going to hang on somehow? He does, but he's won this round, and he's going to win this fight unless he gets caught here on the bottom. Oh, Kimura. Morano doesn't allow that to happen. And a minute left. Mercadal's going to stand him up. Clean counter here from Oliveira, and yeah, he 10-8'd him. Brutal. 29-27. What a win for Alex Cowboy Oliveira. As old Morano, the Great White Morano, 21-7 now. Brutal loss. Tough to see that, but yeah, he thinks I'm connected. The X-Gym is very responsible of his friends, family, and supporters. And he wants Dare and Tell next. That's a fun-ass fight to make. For those two, Adrian Yanez and Brett Johns. These two 135ers going to battle it out in a hell of a war. By my estimate. We'll see. Mark Arnold's referee, cage side judges, and here we go. They touch gloves already. Johns is coming in. Trying to, at least. But, man, he gets caught with a 3-piece and a beauty of a straight right. Great stuff. Oh my god, Adrian Yanez's striking is crazy. Nothing but air on the big right, though. But he landed 3 out of the 5 on that combination as well. He's throwing quick punches. He's just making sure that he is putting Brett Johns on the back pedal. And he's doing exactly that. He's landing big-time shots. He's fucking him up. He's throwing a lot of punches and bunches. There's a right hook. There's a right hand. My goodness. A weak flick left-hand jab there from Johns. Crazy. Yanez trying to shorten the range again. He's knowing that he's the better striker out of the two, and he's letting it be known. Unreal. Caught him with the right hook as well. Yanez comes in 4 punches, avoids the big right though. There's Johns, and he's maybe going to try and tire him out potentially as Johns. He really hasn't done anything but just get pieced up that entire first round. They're going to give it a 10-8, which, listen, he didn't do jack fucking shit. Yanez literally just pieced him up the entire round. I don't hate a 10-8 scorecard there, to be honest. Even though he didn't knock him down or anything, he completely dominated him. And John's now finally trying to get something going, but he just keeps on getting pieced up. Unreal. He just can't do anything with him. Yanez is coming in with such a flurry of just offense and has not taken his foot off the gas. It's been impressive, to say the least. Still trying to get close enough to grapple, and he just keeps on getting fucked up. Right cross from Yanez, reopens that cut. Trying to, again, take the initiative, and he just keeps on getting pieced up. It's unreal. Missed the vicious right hand, though, and he still has not done anything as Johns. He's just been waiting for his chance to shoot in. Finally, he got him, and Trudeau throws him, but he doesn't even take him down. Unreal. Can't trip him either. There we go. He finally trips him. But that's the end of the round. He's going to lose that round, too. They're going to give that a 10-8, too. That one, I can't really say it's a 10-8. That's a 10-9, but they say, hey, he's got to realistically get a finish, and obviously he's got to, because he clearly lost the first 2 rounds. 2 jabs on a straight right hand that lands hard. My goodness. Adrian Yanez has just been unreal tonight. Unfucking real. Comes in fast. 4 quick punches. Nothing but air on the big right. Trying to shoot in again as Johns, but he just keeps on getting pieced up. Beauty of a straight right. Not much left in the tank as Yanez, but he's done his job tonight. Johns, he's got about a minute to do something. Now he's got about 20 seconds. He strips him, but that's going to be it. Unless he got a submission right off the rip, but yeah, that scorecard's going to be crazy. There's a couple of there's a 30-24 on that scorecard. Unreal. What a dominant performance from Adrian Yanez. Unreal. What a win. 19-5 is Brett Johns now, but 18-4 rather is Adrian Yanez, who gets a big win over a great 135er and Brett Johns, and boy oh boy, is he someone to watch out for at 135. Ibrahim Chizikov taking on the Italian Dream Marvin Vettori. We'll see how Vettori does. Looking for his 19th win, and Ibrahim looking for his 20th win, and looking for his first win in the UFC too, but they touch gloves. Already a right cross from Ibrahim. He's coming in fast with these punches. Vettori's trying to grapple up with them, but Ibrahim's not taking any shit like that. He is punching away. Combinations are landing. Jab and a low kick here. Like the combinations. Went for the head kick, but he caught him. Oh man, looking for the takedown. Can't get it though. Thought Vettori had him there for a second, but alas, he did not. And we'll see. As far as now, Ibrahim glances at his corner, gives him a thumbs up there. He caught him with a right hook. Went for a combination in with a body kick. Looking for a slam as Vettori. He slams him and pulls half guard upon impact here. And yeah, obviously Vettori with that takedown was tremendous. Oh wow, scramble leaves Ibrahim on top here in side control. Oh, that goddamn. Yeah, he definitely won that round. Even though Vettori slammed him, he did more damage. He landed more. He just, Vettori's highlight was definitely the slam. They passed, but then once the pass happened, it ended up being a scramble. Oh, nice right cross here from Ibrahim. Vettori's equal to these strikes. Now he's trying to clinch up with him and take him down. He takes him down. Pushed on his hands and knees, though. So not a clean takedown or anything. Oh, some big right hands. Went for the body kick, but he's back up. And now we're back for Ibrahim landing a big right hand. Trying for another takedown is Vettori. He's just getting pieced up. Vettori gets his takedown, though. Again. I mean, that's been his downfall, has been Ibrahim, has been these grapplers. As far as which is crazy, because Sean Strickland, I was hoping he'd strike with him, and he did not do that at all. And Vettori, again, thought he was going to strike with him. And I think that shows you how talented of a striker Ibrahim is, and they're afraid of that motherfucker, his striking. And that's the end of the second round. Not a whole lot happening once Vettori got him down. He won the round basically off of stalling him out. Not great for Ibrahim, but if he stays up with him for this final round and is able to one-two him like this and keep the pace going with these strikes, he will do enough to win this fight. Nice 1-2 there. Again, Vettori's trying to grapple up with him, but hasn't been able to get a hold of him. Now he finally gets a hold of him, though. He trips him down, too. Yeah, that's tough, too. Right at the halfway point of the round. I would say Ibrahim won that round. I know it's weird to say, because, yeah, he started... Oh, damn, never mind. Yeah, he ended up actually winning the round. Started lighting him up and then gave up his back, too. Yeah, he won that round. Very little to separate him, but I think he did it in the end. Oh, boy, we got a split. 29-28 both ways. And 29-28 for Marvin Vettori. I think they got it right. Unfortunate for Ibrahim, though. 2 straight losses. What a win, though, for Marvin Vettori. Gets it done. 19-5-1 and for 19-7 for Ibrahim, who is now God. I mean, he lost the fight to Strickland by decision, which he actually took him down. Never mind, I was thinking Strickland took him down, but no, he actually stood up and banged with him. Man, that was I was thinking maybe he had him against. No, he didn't have him against the cage and was just punching away. No, he was actually piecing him up. Yeah, 2 straight losses. Hasn't seen a knockout. Hasn't even seen a knockdown out of his UFC career so far. He's been getting fraud tricked a little bit here in the UFC, but Vettori gets the win, and he thinks his, praise the team at Kings MMA. And our co-main event's over, which leads to our main event, the immortal Matt Brown, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. A fight a decade in the making for the rematch. Now a couple old fucking men gonna battle it out. Here we go. They touch gloves. Oh, Thompson already went the counter strike, but there's a 1-2 from Matt Brown, and he does some damage with that right head kick, and he rocked him. Holy shit. He knocked him out with that fucking right hand. Matt Brown does it in 21 seconds. Unfucking real. Put some respect on his goddamn name. He is 26-17, but he is on a little winning streak right now at 40 years old. That has been very, very impressive. He invites everyone to a post-show winners party at a local club, and what a goddamn win. What a card. Literally finishes in almost all the prelim fights but one. We had 3 guillotines, we had a knockout, we had a TKO, we had a tough back and forth between Vettori and Ibrahim. Adrian Yanez put on a display of boxing that was very, very impressive. Oliveira and Morano was great, too. I mean, just a very, very fun card. And we increased the popularity in some places, some decreased. Just 0.1, 0.2 increase, 0.2, and 0.1 decrease. A 0.5 decrease, though, for Africa was pretty tough. But we did well everywhere else, though. Can't really be mad at that. But, man, Matt Brown, got to give it to him. Yanez, performance bonus for sure. He was phenomenal tonight. Figueroa was phenomenal. Usman, actually, no, not Usman. Yeah, definitely Andres, and, yeah, I mean, it's just phenomenal stuff. $125,000 performance bonus, plus a knockout bonus, too. Matt Brown got fucking paid tonight, that is for sure. Made $300K, damn near. Figueroa made almost $250. Actually, yeah, a little over $250. We actually lost money, which I'm cool with. Those guys deserved it. Every bit, every cent of that. Those guys deserved it. Tremendous stuff. That will do it, though, for this Fight Island card. And we will catch you guys next time when we go to South Africa for the first time. And we'll see how Brendan Lazar does against Edmund Shabazian in our next contest of our next main event, rather, for that Fight Night card. Just unreal, though. Matt Brown gets it done 21 seconds. And yeah, then we'll be at UFC 274, which will be, of course, in Brazil. As we will catch you guys there, though, for the fight night in South Africa. Take care, everyone.